What if I told you that one simple kitchen habit with lemon could be quietly damaging your kidneys without you even knowing it? Something as ordinary as squeezing fresh lemon into your drink might be helping your health or slowly harming it, especially once you pass 60. This isn't an exaggeration. Each year, thousands of older Americans experience unexpected digestive problems, painful kidney stones, and dangerous blood sugar fluctuations, never realizing the real culprit sits innocently in their kitchen, right beside their favorite lemon. I'm not suggesting you eliminate lemons from your life. Actually, lemons offer remarkable health benefits when used properly. However, combining them with certain foods creates silent problems that rarely get discussed. These issues manifest as uncomfortable bloating, unexplained exhaustion, or, in serious cases, emergency hospital visits. Today's video reveals the complete truth you need to understand. I'll guide you through the critical foods you must never pair with lemon, particularly after reaching 60 years old. Then, I'll reveal powerful, safe combinations that genuinely support your digestive function, strengthen your immune defenses, and improve your joint mobility. This isn't just another generic list of rules. This represents an honest discussion about seemingly minor decisions that create major health impacts. Stay with me through this important information. If you regularly enjoy lemon water each morning or habitually add lemon squeezed into your meals, this video might fundamentally transform your understanding of proper food combining. Before we begin, let me know your current awareness. If you're confident you've been combining foods correctly, comment with the number 1. If this concept feels completely new to you, type 0 instead. Remember to subscribe to Senior Forge 365 for straightforward health guidance that truly matters for your well-being. Now, let's examine the first food you should absolutely never combine with lemon: milk. This warning extends beyond just milk to include all dairy products like yogurt, cheese, and even that comforting cream you pour into your morning coffee. For generations, we've viewed dairy as inherently beneficial. It provides comfort, delivers abundant calcium, and serves as our primary strategy for maintaining strong bones, correct? But here's the crucial information most people never learn. When you mix lemon with any dairy product, especially after turning 60, you're essentially creating a formula for genuine digestive distress. Let me explain the science behind this reaction. Lemon juice contains high concentrations of citric acid. The moment this acid contacts the calcium present in milk or yogurt, a chemical reaction immediately occurs. The acid forces the milk proteins to curdle. This means the liquid literally starts separating into chunky lumps and watery liquid. While this might seem like a harmless kitchen science experiment, inside your digestive system, it triggers bloating, uncomfortable heaviness, and that terrible sensation of food remaining stuck in your stomach, refusing to digest properly. If you're younger with robust digestive capability, you might hardly notice these effects. But with advancing age, our bodies naturally manufacture fewer digestive enzymes and reduced stomach acid. This means food breaks down far less efficiently than before. When a 5-year-old consumes a bowl of yogurt mixed with lemon juice or drinks a lemon-infused milkshake believing it's refreshing, their gut genuinely struggles. Rather than absorbing valuable nutrients, they experience uncomfortable gas, abdominal discomfort, or even sudden diarrhea. Often, they can't identify the actual cause. Scientific research confirms this problem. A comprehensive study published in the respected journal Food Chemistry demonstrated that citric acid dramatically alters the protein structure of dairy products, fundamentally changing how these proteins behave throughout the digestive tract. Additional research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition emphasized that older adults face significantly higher risk of calcium malabsorption when acidic compounds get introduced improperly during meals. Real-life experiences validate this science. I knew a neighbor named Joyce, a kind woman in her early 70s who absolutely believed in her nightly detox routine of warm milk combined with fresh lemon. Yet, she consistently woke up experiencing nausea and uncomfortable bloating. The moment she replaced the lemon with soothing chamomile tea, her symptoms completely disappeared. This wasn't mysterious magic. It was simply correct food pairing choices. What actions should you take immediately? First, completely avoid adding lemon juice directly into milk, yogurt, or any cheese-based dishes. Skip those trendy lemon parfait desserts or creamy lemon pasta recipes unless the dairy gets cooked in specific ways that neutralize the problematic acid. If you enjoy drinking lemon water daily, wait at least a full hour after consuming any dairy products before taking your first sip. Now that we've thoroughly addressed dairy concerns, let's shift attention towards something that seems sweet but delivers problematic consequences. Let's discuss something that might feel like an innocent little treat: refined sugar. Whether it appears in your morning pastry, a celebratory slice of birthday cake, or that single teaspoon you stir into your afternoon tea, sugar exists everywhere in modern diets. Seems harmless enough, doesn't it? But when you combine lemon with refined sugar, especially while managing blood sugar levels or after turning 60, the health consequences become genuinely risky. Here's what actually happens inside your body. Lemon contains citric acid, which scientific studies show can slow down how your body processes glucose effectively. When you consume something sugary, your blood sugar naturally elevates. Normally, your body responds by releasing insulin to help your cells properly absorb that sugar. However, research has demonstrated that high concentrations of acid like citric acid can interfere with how insulin performs its essential job. This means instead of your body handling the sugar efficiently, glucose molecules can linger in your bloodstream far longer than they should, causing sudden dangerous spikes or concerning crashes hours later. This becomes a serious medical issue for people living with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, which incidentally affects nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 throughout the United States, according to CDC statistics. Even if you've never received a diabetes diagnosis, your body naturally becomes more insulin resistant as you age. Mixing lemon with that sweet roll can quietly undermine your health goals. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism has revealed that acidic foods can reduce insulin sensitivity by as much as 20% when paired with refined carbohydrates. That's not a trivial number. It's substantial enough to leave you feeling persistently sluggish, unexpectedly dizzy, or strangely hungry, again just an hour after eating. Over extended time, these repeated glucose spikes place tremendous stress on your pancreas and significantly increase your risk of developing metabolic syndrome. A close friend of mine, Frank, discovered this truth through difficult personal experience. He habitually drank lemonade every afternoon, homemade with fresh lemons and 2 heaping spoonfuls of white sugar. It became his cherished little ritual. However, he kept feeling completely wiped out after lunch and couldn't understand why. When his doctor tested his glucose levels, they were erratically fluctuating throughout the day. Once he switched to completely unsweetened lemon water and started enjoying his sweet snacks separately, his energy and mental focus came back dramatically. Sometimes, the smallest dietary changes create the biggest health differences. Here's my practical tip for you. If you genuinely love lemon, enjoy it independently or pair it with naturally sweet foods like fresh berries. But avoid refined sugar, white sugar, syrup, candy, especially in the same meal or beverage. If you do occasionally indulge, give your body substantial time before adding lemon to the combination. Now, let's examine a category of foods that appear healthy when eaten alone, but when paired with lemon, they could be creating something as painful as kidney stones. A group of foods often celebrated as super healthy, like spinach, beets, and even peanuts. They're abundant in fiber, antioxidants, and nutrients that support cardiovascular and brain health. But for older adults, combining these oxalate-rich foods with lemon, a fruit high in citric acid, can quietly create kidney risks. Here's the actual biological process occurring. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in numerous plant foods. On their own, they typically don't cause problems. But when they mix with certain acids, like the citric acid in lemon juice, they can bind together and form tiny crystals. These crystals gradually grow over time and can develop into kidney stones. Unfortunately, older adults face greater vulnerability to this because kidney function naturally slows down with age, making it significantly harder for your body to flush out these compounds efficiently. Let me provide some perspective on this issue. According to the National Kidney Foundation, adults over 60 are statistically more likely to develop kidney stones than younger adults, and diet represents a major contributing factor. A study from the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that a diet high in both oxalates and acids led to a significantly higher rate of calcium oxalate stones in people over 55. It doesn't require much exposure. Something as seemingly innocent as a spinach salad with a lemon vinaigrette or a beet smoothie with lemon juice could quietly be setting the foundation for stone formation if consumed regularly. I remember a story from Linda, a wonderful 6-8-year-old who used to absolutely swear by her morning beet juice with fresh lemon. She genuinely believed it was detoxifying her liver effectively. But after 2 separate trips to the emergency room with stabbing back pain, she learned the hard way that she was building up oxalates without even realizing it. Her doctor helped her adjust her diet, keeping the lemon but switching out the beets. Since then, no more stones. You don't need to eliminate spinach or beets from your diet completely. Just avoid pairing them directly with lemon on a frequent basis. Instead, enjoy spinach with olive oil or vinegar. Save lemon for other meals and drink plenty of water to help your kidneys flush excess oxalates. If you've had kidney stones previously or have reduced kidney function, consult a doctor or registered dietitian before regularly combining oxalate-rich foods with lemon. Now that we've discussed what to avoid, let's move forward. Because when combined intelligently, lemon can still be a powerful ally in your wellness journey. Up next, 3 safe, senior-friendly lemon pairings that support vitality without health risks. One of the most powerful partners for lemon, especially for folks over 60, is something you might already have in your pantry: raw honey. Raw honey, unlike the processed kind you'll find in those little bear-shaped bottles, is packed with natural enzymes, antioxidants, and antibacterial properties. When combined with warm lemon water, not boiling, just comfortably warm, it creates a soothing tonic that's been used for centuries to support digestion, calm inflammation, and even boost immunity. The best part? It tastes like comfort in a cup. What makes this combination so beneficial for you, especially in your golden years? Let's start with digestion. As we age, our stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to break down food and absorb nutrients properly. The mild acidity from lemon can help gently kickstart digestion, while the natural sugars and enzymes in raw honey coat the stomach lining, helping to reduce irritation and promote smoother movement through the gut. Then there's immune system support. A 2018 study in Frontiers in Pharmacology found that the polyphenols in raw honey can enhance the body's immune response and even fight off certain bacteria effectively. Add in the vitamin C from lemon, and you've got a natural, tasty, immune-boosting drink that's far superior to any store-bought supplement. But don't just take it from science alone. My neighbor, Joe, who's 72 and still takes daily morning walks, swears by his cup of warm lemon water with a teaspoon of raw honey. He says it keeps his throat clear, his digestion happy, and even helps with that tickly cough he used to get every fall. He starts every morning with it on an empty stomach, and the difference he's noticed over the past year, night and day. Here's how you can make it part of your routine. Squeeze half a lemon into a mug. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey, local if possible, and pour in warm, not hot, water. Stir gently and sip it slowly before breakfast. It's a small act of care that feels almost ritualistic. Just make sure the water isn't too hot, or you'll destroy the enzymes in the honey that make it so beneficial. Next, we're heading into golden territory. Literally, let's talk about a spice that turns everything it touches. A warm yellow and brings powerful healing benefits when mixed with lemon, turmeric, that golden spice that's been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine. It's warm, earthy, and most importantly, incredibly powerful when it comes to fighting inflammation. But here's a little secret that many people don't know. When you mix turmeric with lemon and just a pinch of black pepper, you unlock something pretty special, especially for joint health, liver support, and overall vitality after 60. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin. That's the magic ingredient responsible for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant powers. But curcumin on its own isn't easily absorbed by the body. In fact, without a little help, most of it just passes through your system unused. That's where lemon and black pepper come in. Lemon's natural acidity helps activate the curcumin. And black pepper contains a substance called piperine, which has been shown to boost curcumin absorption by up to 0%. Yes, 0%. That means when you combine these three ingredients, you're not just drinking a trendy wellness shot. You're giving your body a powerful tool to reduce inflammation from the inside out. This is especially important as we age, because chronic low-level inflammation is one of the key drivers behind conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. And let's not forget the liver. Your liver works harder as you age, filtering out toxins from medications, processed foods, and even everyday stress. Lemon and turmeric together support healthy liver function by encouraging bile production, which helps break down fats and flush out waste more efficiently. I've seen this combo work wonders for my Aunt Kathy, who's 67 and has struggled with stiff joints for years. She started drinking a homemade detox shot every morning: warm water, a squeeze of fresh lemon, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, a tiny pinch of black pepper, and sometimes a dash of cinnamon. Within a few weeks, she noticed less stiffness in her hands and more energy throughout the day. It became a part of her morning routine, just like brushing her teeth. If you'd like to try it, just make sure you start small. Turmeric can stain and has a strong flavor, so adjust the amount to suit your taste. And always mix it well to keep the ingredients from settling. Think of it as a golden boost to your morning. A little zing, a little spice, and a lot of healing. And speaking of warmth and healing, there's one more ingredient that pairs beautifully with lemon to support circulation, ease digestion, and keep those chilly hands and feet feeling toasty. Let's talk about ginger. Now, let's talk about ginger, one of nature's most trusted remedies for warmth, circulation, and digestion. But when combined with lemon in warm water, ginger becomes even more powerful, especially for those over 60 dealing with issues like sluggish digestion, joint stiffness, or cold hands and feet. Here's why this combination works so well. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols, which are known for their anti-inflammatory and warming effects. They help increase blood flow, stimulate digestion, and reduce pain, particularly in joints. Lemon, on the other hand, adds a dose of vitamin C, supports your immune system, and gives your metabolism a gentle push. Together, they form a warming tonic that feels like a hug from the inside out. This pairing is especially helpful for older adults who feel cold often or struggle with circulation. As we age, our blood vessels become less elastic and our circulation naturally slows down. That's why some people over 60 often feel chilly, even in mild weather. A warm drink made with lemon and fresh ginger can help gently dilate blood vessels, improving flow and warming the extremities. But that's not all. Ginger also helps with digestion by stimulating the production of saliva and stomach enzymes. When paired with lemon, which encourages bile production, the two create a perfect storm of digestive support. So, if you deal with bloating, gas, or that heavy feeling after meals, this drink can offer real soothing relief. There's science to back this up, too. A study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that ginger significantly improved gastric emptying, meaning food moved through the stomach more quickly, reducing discomfort and enhancing nutrient absorption. Another study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine showed that ginger helped reduce pain and stiffness in people with arthritis when taken regularly. To try it yourself, peel and slice about a 1/2-inch piece of fresh ginger. Add it to a mug with lemon juice. Then, pour in warm water. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes and sip slowly. If you like a touch of sweetness, a little raw honey fits perfectly, and you'll be combining 3 powerful ingredients all in 1 cup. So, now you've seen the full picture. Lemon can be tricky, but with the right partners, it becomes a wonderful ally for your health. Ready for a warm wrap-up? So, there you have it. Lemon isn't just a tart little fruit. It's a powerful tool that, when paired wisely, can support your health in ways you might not have imagined. Whether it's helping your digestion, soothing inflammation, or gently warming your body from the inside, the right combinations make all the difference. At this stage of life, it's not about restriction. It's about being smart, listening to your body, and making small, loving choices that add up to big changes. If today's video gave you a new perspective, let us know in the comments. Just type 1 if you learned something helpful, or 0 if you're still curious to try it for yourself. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our gentle, powerful wellness tips here on Senior Forge 365. Take care of yourself, because you deserve to feel good every single day.